Well, you better get out there. It's samurai time, and you're the samurai, right?
It looks a little dangerous out there.
Oh, yeah, dangerous.
The thing about doing animation, voice acting, especially when you're directing, is you're trying to get the actors to kind of go as far as they can go.
It's the Shogun!
Have you tried to jiggle the handle?
They're falling for it!
Well, in animation, you can do a lot of things. Beat him with edamame because I had the best edamame.
It was really fun to have that looseness, to goof around.
What's going on here, my friends?
Find the voice of the character and of the tone of the movie.
After you.
I don't have any ID.
You have something better than ID. You have celebrity.
I always had a great time and felt a big charge after recording.
We're in a room and we're doing the words that are on the page, and you're able to look at the people who are in the room and say, you mind if we say this, or you mind if we try that? I don't know if it's funnier as a question or as a statement. You know your sword's on backwards? You know your sword's on backwards. And it becomes richer. How about a little nip? A little catnip.
Your voice is so simple. Life's short, like me. You just make noise. You know, some of the noise is good, and some of the noise is terrible. You do it 5 times, 5 different ways, and usually one of them is right. Spit it out!
I said, oh my. That was a big laugh line for me.
Oh my.
Twice I say, oh my.
Oh my.
I'm giving you a shining performance.
Hey, is there a book? You know, an instruction manual, like how to be a samurai?
You mean Samurai for Dummies?
Yes!
No, that would be dumb.
There's something about getting 2 actors together, especially 2 comic actors, that they'll just play off each other's rhythm.
It's always great to have another person in there that's an actor.
Getting to record with Samuel L. Jackson was fascinating and very exciting and entertaining. I love the way he works. I mean, he's just like a total ninja at it.
Ninjas with attitude.
I'm playing a character who's sort of hapless.
We don't all chase cars, that's just a stereotype!
So any of my own haplessness can just feed into what we're doing as we're playing off each other.
It's really unusual when actors for animation get to actually work in the same room. And so when Asif Manvi and Gabriel Iglesias got together, they were just truly hilarious.
Now that's what I call walking the dog.
Yeah, because she hit that dog with a walk.
Hey, see if he has any snacks in his pockets.
Ooh. We were able to bounce off of each other. Oh. So it's like a nice little symphony, a little tennis match.
It's what's called acting. And so you get to act with another actor. You get to do improv.
When you're recording actors for animation, there are those actors who are naturally good at and love ad-libbing.
We riffed off each other.
So walk away, ugly book. Ugly book?
Yeah.
Dog face.
Chupacabra. You really can push the envelope.
We lost Jimbo.
Who's Jimbo?
I don't know who Jimbo is. You sure it's not Carl?
It could be Carl. Carl's been missing a long
Carl's
time.
Been missing a long time.
Yeah, whatever happened to Carl?
I don't know.
Carl used to date your sister.
Yeah, he did.
Jimbo, you're alive.
So that's Jimbo.
See, he did date your sister. Yeah, I still don't know.
I still don't know who he is. He's got a spot there.
He's got a spot?
Parking spot, yeah. By
Right
the door.
outside?
By the door.
Jimbo has a parking spot?
I've never met the guy.
When they do ad-lib, it's great. It's great fun. I mean, it could be just fun for us in the studio because they might say things that we can't possibly use in the film.
Ooh, right in the face! Down goes Frasier. Can we use that? Do we have to pay Howard Cosell's?
Yeah. What's the cat version of Frasier?
The truth is, actually, most of what an actor does, you can't use because you can only use one of anything.
He's coming! He's coming!
Yeah! Start the band! Start the band! Sorry, is start the band supposed to be loud, or is it more sort of conspiratorial, like, start the band, start the band?
No, it's loud. You're rushing out in the middle of the street.
Okay.
You know, if you remembered, and the band is all set up to welcome in the new samurai. So yeah, what the volume did was right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, start the band! Start the band!
Whenever you get them to do another take, and a lot of times they'll do something hilarious and you want them to keep going and try something else that's just crazier, it's just part of the experience and the process of making a film.
Okay, are we on, where are we on, 8-22?
There was a lot of adjustments that we had to make, obviously, because of COVID. One of the biggest ones was we weren't able to work in the recording studio.
You go warn the others, I'll get the samurai.
It's different when you're doing it on Zoom. We actually put a case of equipment together, recording equipment that we would send to the actors' homes, and they would literally set it up in their living room or closet or wherever it is that they could do it. There were always technical challenges dealing with this.
So my sound, for some reason, is dropping out. Is that happening to anybody else?
There were a few recording sessions where I was in a room with like 3 brick walls and a blanket over my head, which apparently is technically the worst conditions for recording dialogue for a movie.
I know we've had our differences, but I feel like the times we've actually worked together, we've really accomplished a lot. So if you trust me, I think we can save the town.
It did get very sweaty and warm because I had a blanket over my head. I would have to take oxygen breaks once in a while. I was drenched in sweat. But you know, it's all in a day's work. I mean, nobody said that voice acting was for wimps.
This is my favorite part where you suffer.
Sometimes in animated films, kids can be played by adults. But, you know, I actually really prefer it when kids play themselves. There's something about the charm of a kid that comes through, I think, in that kind of performance.
Samurai Hank! Sumo is in town!
It's really fun because kids, you know, come into it with so much enthusiasm.
You go warn the others, I'll get the samurai.
They're open and you know, not afraid of experimenting and trying things and really having a good time.
I will carry this sword with honor.
Let's try one where it's not quite so loud. Maybe just a little bit more to yourself.
I will carry this sword with honor.
It's fun for me, I think probably because I'm just a big kid. We generally save all the grunting and groaning for the end of every session. The yells, the screams, you know, all that kind of stuff. And there's a reason, is because we don't want the actors to blow out their voices before they actually have to do the lines.
Take that.
Yeah, you got it. Sometimes you mess up.
That's what the bonus materials are for, to give the audience the chance to see all those things that end up on the cutting room floor.
It's not personal, it's just business. And you know what they say? There's no business like show gun business.